So are you thinking of playing a warlock, but you're not sure which pact you should pick? Well, you're in luck, because behind today's secret door is D&D Chit Chat with Matt, why Pact of the Chain is the most important boon. So behind today's secret door, D&D Chit Chat with Matt, why Pact of the Chain is the most important boon. This is Secret Door, a channel devoted to in-depth discussion about Dungeons and Dragons, and my name is Matt Morich. All right, so first of all, if this is your first time seeing a D&D Chit Chat with Matt, these are just going to be very short subjects. This one may be the shortest of all of them so far. But I'm getting a lot of these ideas from you guys and gals. So please put in the comments things that really short subjects that you would like to see covered. And if you like another person's idea, hit the like on that comment and I'll give that more consideration. All right. So why Pact of the Chain is the most important boon now? This is entirely because of, it's largely because of Tasha's. Now, I should point out that if your heart is made up on doing Pact of the Blade, this doesn't really apply to you. But if you're thinking of Pact of the Tome or of the Talisman, you might want to think about taking Pact of the Chain instead. And here's the reason why. Tasha's allows a warlock to, and anytime they get an ASI, that they can change their pact boon. This was not available pre-Tasha's. So we had a very locked-in idea about what a warlock's pact decision was a career-long decision if you're playing a warlock through the entire career. So this allows for an enormous amount of flexibility, and it's for this reason that I think Pact of the Chain ends up becoming really important. Now, if you've seen any of my videos on warlocks before, you know how I feel about Pact of the Chain in general. I think it's just an amazing boon. And the familiars you get, even the ones that I'm not as fond of, they're great. They're fantastic familiars. But you can get the imp, and the imp is just crazy. I'm not going to get into all that. If you're interested in all that, see my video on it, Pact of the Chain familiars and what to do with them. The link will be in the description. What this really is all about is Tasha's also did another thing. It created virtually a must-take invocation in Eldritch Mind. You really need to take this invocation if you're playing if you're going to be casting any kind of concentration spell, and of course Hex is a concentration spell, you're going to want to take Eldritch Mind, and so that's just an invocation that's kind of just gone. So at early levels, you only have 2, and at 5th level, you get 3. So let's look at what the other generally must-take invocation is, Agonizing Blast. So when you're getting your Pact boon at level 3, both of your invocations are spent. Now, you could do without Agonizing Blast. I mean, you don't have to take it. But a warlock is supposed to be doing damage. So, I mean, if they're not doing damage, they better be doing something else really, really well. And with the limited amount of spell slots you've got, chances are you're going to be relying on Eldritch Blast a lot. If you're playing Pact of the Blade, this obviously does not apply to you. So Agonizing Blast is a virtual must-take. Eldritch Mind is a must-take in my opinion. And then you have a third invocation at 5th level, and that is probably going to be something like Repelling Blast is very, very commonly taken. But whether you take Repelling Blast or you don't, there's probably another invocation that's not pact-oriented that you're going to want to take. And the point of all this is that all of the pacts, to be worth anything, you get such a minimal amount for just what you pick. You have to spend invocations for those packs to take off and become good. And they all can be pretty good. I'm not crazy about the talisman, but you could make it work. It's got flexibility to it, which is nice. But you don't need to spend a single invocation on Pact of the Chain. You can. There are certainly great invocations for Pact of the Chain, but you don't need them. And if you compare what you get just by picking Pact of the Chain over, say, Pact of the Tome, well, it's not even a contest of what they just innately give you. Pact of the Chain is just way, 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 way better than what you get with the baseline just without an invocation spent on it, Pact of the Tome. And way, 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 way better than Pact of the Talisman as well. So let's say you were wanting to play a Pact of the Tome Warlock, and you were going to use Eldritch Blast. So at level 5, let me back up. At level 3, when you're selecting your Pact, you should not take Pact of the Tome. You should take Pact of the Chain and enjoy Pact of the Chain for levels 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then at level 8, you'll have your 4th invocation coming online. It comes online at level 7, and you can retrain it at level 8, and you switch your Pact or your Pact Boon to Pact of the Tome. And then you can spend your invocations there and enjoy that. Or if you wanted to wait even longer, you go to level 12, I guess, but I think level 8 is the sweet spot. So I think that this really changes the way we approach Warlocks at early levels. Again, Pact of the Blade is not really affected by this, but any of the other ones, I think it's likely, and I'm not saying that this is going to be true for every single concept out there. I'm talking about, the 80% of people, how they build Warlocks. You're going to want to think about, from levels 1 through 7, sticking with Pact of the Chain, or I should say levels 3 through level 7, sticking with Pact of the Chain and then switching out at level 8. This whole thing came to me, and I decided to make a separate video on it because the test drive that I'm going to be doing, which hopefully I'll put out this week, is employing this. So as a standalone concept, I thought it was important to put a video out there because some people may not watch that test drive, but this is a good, quick idea that it's just entirely mechanics, but it could be very useful to people who are starting to play Warlocks. All right, well, that's it. Not a crazy topic, but I hope it was useful. If you enjoyed the video, if you found it useful, please like, please share, please subscribe, and please don't forget to list in the comments below any topics that you would like to see covered on future D&D Chit Chat with Mats. All right, if you're stuck and you don't know where to go, you can always search for a secret door. Until next time, I cast bless on all of you.